Welcome back, everyone. Do you sleep facing the mirror? If so, don't feel bad because you're not alone. In fact, in many homes around the world, people have their beds positioned in front of a mirror. But did you know that this is one of the top 10 home mistakes that you should absolutely avoid at all costs? Yes, sleeping in front of a mirror is definitely something that you should avoid, but why? Is there any real reason behind it? Or is it just some superstition? Well, there is indeed a very good reason to never sleep facing a mirror. And here are the top 10 reasons why people regret doing it. Number 1. Facing your worst enemy when you sleep. Did you know that you spend almost 1/3 of your life while asleep? It's true. According to statistics, an average person spends approximately 26 years of their life sleeping. So when you think about it, spending such a long time in the presence of your worst enemy doesn't sound like a great idea? Does it? Yes, you heard us right. Your greatest enemy while you're asleep is none other than yourself. When you look at your own face in the mirror while sleeping, you will only see your flaws and imperfections. This can make you feel rather unhappy and unsatisfied with who you are, which in turn affects your mental health. To put it simply, never keep a mirror in front of your bed. Instead, use a full-length mirror in your bedroom. This way you won't be staring at your own face when you sleep, but will instead see your whole body. No. 2. Seeing your ugly self. How many times have you woken up in the middle of the night and checked your phone only to scroll through social media sites and compare yourself to other people? We know we do this quite often, but what happens when you do this every single night? Well, pretty soon you start feeling miserable and insecure about yourself, especially if you wake up in the middle of the night and see your ugly self in the mirror. The constant comparison of your appearance with other people can take a toll on your mental health. So what is the solution? Try to catch yourself in the act of comparing yourself to others. Mind yourself that you are beautiful just the way you are, and that no one is perfect. Number 3. Haunted by your past mistakes. Another reason why you should never sleep facing a mirror is because it haunts you with your past mistakes. You see, our subconscious mind never sleeps. Even if we consciously choose to ignore our past mistakes and try to move on, our subconscious mind keeps replaying those moments over and over again, especially when we are asleep. So if you have a mirror in front of your bed, you will not only be confronted with your own face, but also with your past self and all of your past mistakes. This can be extremely painful and can cause you a lot of distress. The best way to overcome this problem is by forgiving yourself for your past mistakes and moving on. For aging faster. If you want to look younger and more attractive, then never sleep facing a mirror. Why? Because, according to experts, sleeping in front of a mirror can actually make you age faster. Let us explain. When you sleep facing the mirror, you will only see your wrinkles, dark eye circles, and blemishes. This can make you feel unhappy and dissatisfied with how you look, which in turn causes you to age faster. On the other hand, if you sleep away from the mirror, you will not be constantly reminded of your imperfections. This will make you feel more confident and secure, which will make you look younger and more attractive. Number 5. Attracting negative energy. Mirrors have the ability to reflect both positive and negative energy. If you want to attract positive energy into your life, then never sleep facing a mirror. Why? Because mirrors reflect everything that happens in front of them, including your thoughts and emotions. So if you sleep facing a mirror, you will only attract negative energy into your life. On the other hand, if you sleep away from the mirror, you will be able to attract positive energy into your life. 6. Never look perfect. Ever wonder why models and celebrities always look so perfect in magazines and on TV? Well, it's because they have a team of professionals working on their appearance. From makeup artists to plastic surgeons, everyone is working hard to make them look as perfect as possible. However, when you wake up in the morning and look at your own face in the mirror, you will only see your flaws and imperfections. This can make you feel rather unhappy and unsatisfied with how you look, which is why you should never sleep facing a mirror. Number 7. Lack of sleep. Sleeping in front of a mirror can also cause you to lack sleep. Why? Because when you are sleeping, your body produces a hormone called melatonin, which helps to regulate your sleep cycle. However, if you sleep facing a mirror, the reflection of your own face can stimulate your brain, which in turn reduces the amount of melatonin in your body. This will cause you to wake up more frequently during the night, leading to a lack of sleep. 8. Destroying your immune system. Getting enough sleep is essential for a healthy immune system. However, sleeping in front of a mirror can cause you to lack sleep, which will in turn destroy your immune system. When you are sleep deprived, your body produces stress hormones that weaken your immune system. This means that you will be more susceptible to getting sick, which is why you should never sleep facing a mirror. Number 9, waking up angry. Waking up in the morning should be a pleasant experience, but that's not always the case. In fact, many people wake up feeling angry and irritable, and sleeping in front of a mirror can make things worse. Why? Because when you are sleeping, your dreams can make you feel happy, sad, excited, or even angry. If you sleep facing the mirror, your anger will be reflected back at you, making you feel even more upset. On the other hand, if you sleep away from the mirror, your anger will dissipate once you wake up. Number 10, unable to concentrate. If you find it difficult to concentrate at work or school, then sleeping in front of a mirror might be the reason why. Why? Right. Because when you are sleep deprived, your brain cannot function properly. This means that you will not be able to pay attention or focus on the task at hand. In conclusion, sleeping in front of a mirror can have a number of negative effects on your life. From aging faster to attracting negative energy, there are many reasons why you should avoid doing so. So if you currently have your bed facing a mirror, we suggest that you change the direction of your bed as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.